offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football there, you're going to like the show.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stroud. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry. Back to pass. It's Shabera. Got his man down the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stroud. Breaks into the open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. Well, here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice move to keep running. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Starting at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field and not play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
So the UCLA Bruins offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here we go. Trying play action. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Bruins have this offense rolling. They just keep firing. Finds a spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Thomas back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. They'll toss it to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Tries again to get it in. Just hang on with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You've got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass away. They pick up the field. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Shabera. Makes the catch. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to count.
He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wyoming. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. See him very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Decimal is rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Shabera. Fires to the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make the first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Almost had the just missed it. working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. There will be fourth down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants to take the top off. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's first and 10 from the 20. That's a run. And he'll step into the end zone.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Shabara. No good close on that one as he got through, trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up and look like pass and quickly get rid of. You could tell. And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy wasn't.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. The ball's out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down. Now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Nowhere to go but on down. He goes at the 39. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback.
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't. And understand, I can go get them right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great all that play. What's the quarterback got to say?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's got an open man. And brought down after a nice game. And the Cowboys have their offense in to the running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that one right there.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Shabera. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the ground with the pass. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to play.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Shabera. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He gets it, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and go to the situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And here comes the pressure. And there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get points on the board before the break. And how big is that early sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Thomas looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
Explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend?
Doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's Shabera. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
The snap sets up the throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made it.
Time to take a shot. Gets it
receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 27 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Shabera. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
The give on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Finds space on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown. And they had 6 more to go. That took the house. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Back to pass. It's Shabera. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Offense set on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Direct snap. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds one. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Shabera. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got it.
Going deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, UCLA. He got a step and just dusted the field. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll bring it out. It's West. And he pumps it out inside the 20.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Green 25.
To the air. It's Shabera. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
On the set.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Set. Hut.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right.
Racing to the right. That's the tip. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Militaries.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving over. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Shabera. A strike downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it. And you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long. Nowhere to go with the run down. He goes at the 39. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll try to get outside. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Now they're going to throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Thomas back to pass. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw it again. Balls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Westbrook. And the returner will be brought down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Under fire. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks. This This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Shabera. Fires to the big fella. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. It's complete. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at him.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here.
Oh, he's getting a hasty. The tackle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
42 Spider. 4 Super.
Looking for a man. It's Shabera. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all